Police have released new information on a family tragedy in Sugarland. A couple found dead in their home on Brookstone yesterday have been identified as Benjamin and Theresa Okigbo. Police say Benjamin strangled his wife to death before hanging himself. They say he also tried to strangle his two sons. Fortunately, the young men survived the attack.
Hello my wonderful friends, and welcome to today's video. My name is still Ozoma and this is Ozike TV, your favorite TV. Well, I don't know, it's not something to laugh about, honestly. Terrible things keep happening all the time. We don't know why. And you know, when these things involve close people, when they involve spouses or relations, it makes it the more astonishing. Like this one that happened in the US. This happened on the 18th December. A medical doctor, Benjamin Okigbo, we were told, strangled his wife, Theresa. Theresa was a nurse. And this guy has been in the US in the last 20 years. So what happened? What actually went wrong? He not only strangled his wife, he tried strangling his two sons. They are twins, Peter and Paul. Before those ones were able to get out, you know, but they survived the attack with injuries that are not life-threatening, and they were taken to the hospital. All right. Initially, we were told that this man shot his wife, then shot himself. No, he strangled her. When he couldn't, you know, do the same to the children, he hung himself. Yes, that was how he died. What could have happened? What happened to these people? I mean, he had a good job. When you talk about people living good lives abroad or making good money abroad, there are people in the medical line. So what could have happened? Why would somebody like this, you know, take his life, and that of his wife? Why? What is the thing that could not be settled? They're not here for us to ask them. But the church, according to, there's a report from Sahara Reporters, they said that the rector and members of the Episcopal Church of the Epiphany in Houston, Texas, have reacted to the murder's suicide involving Nigerian doctor Benjamin Okigbo and his wife Theresa. I don't know how to say this, but it sends cold shivers down my spine. According to Sugarland police in Texas, the deceased also attempted to kill his 21-year-old sons by strangling them after that of his wife. Well, I've already told you that the children, they survived the attack. According to the report, on Friday morning, that was on the 18th, a daughter who doesn't live at home went after that. She became concerned she wasn't injured. Someone in the house called 911 Friday morning around 10 a.m. from home in the 1500 block of Brookstone Lane. When officers arrived, they found the couple's bodies inside. They were both in their 50s. A neighbor said they were originally from Nigeria but had lived in the Greatwood home for about 20 years. She said she spoke to the wife a few days ago and nothing seemed out of the ordinary, the police said. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Nobody knows what they were passing through. Some people do not wear their problems on their body. You will see them, they will still be smiling. They are still cheerful. They're still going about their duties, never complaining. But deep inside them, they are dying. This woman said she spoke to the wife a few days ago, a few days before the incident, and nothing seemed out of the ordinary. According to her, she was okay. Maybe they have been having issues. Maybe things have been happening in the place. Oh, why didn't they talk to a counselor? Why didn't they seek help? Maybe they even sought help. We cannot tell because the people that could have given us the information are no more. I continue. And I quote, the causes for grief, while reacting to the tragedy, the rector of the church they attended, Patrick Hall, lamented that their deaths had devastated the church. According to him, the causes for grief in 2020 seemed to multiply. Hall said on the Facebook page of the church. He said, I am very sad to inform you that Ben and Theresa Okigbo died this morning. That this thing happened on Friday at their home in Sugarland. Their sons, Peter and Paul, were transported to Memorial Sugarland Hospital but have since been released. Currently, they are with their sister Laura in the care of their uncle, Ben Okoh. This news is devastating for our Epiphany family, especially for many of our Nigerian members whose lives and hearts were touched so profoundly by Ben and Theresa. We have no good answers, only broken hearts to bring to our Lord Jesus, and there is no better place for our broken hearts to be than in His care. I assured Ben and Laura that their Epiphany family is ready to surround them with grace and mercy and to be of any assistance we can to these three children who will now grapple with the loss of two parents. Keep them in your prayers. More information will follow as plans are made. Wow, this is not pleasant at all. Reacting to the pastor's condolence, according to Sahara Reporters, the church members and friends of the deceased expressed shock and grief at the tragedy. I am so sorry, Patrick, Carol Chalfant Martha wrote. I had said a prayer when I first heard the news, but we'll pray again for the children. Such a sad thing to happen. Those children must be traumatized. Many prayers for them. Norma Johnson said, I wish he had gotten mental health support and asked for help. I knew Ben and met his family when the boys were baptized. He worked with my husband for many years and ate lunch with him regularly. My heart goes out to his friends and family. He will be missed. Peace be with you. Oh God, this is sad. The worst outcome of domestic violence in Nigerian families is so apparent. Victims are hiding their faces in shame instead of seeking help. Is help available? Where? When? How? Nigeria community in the diaspora needs it. Peter, Paul, and Laura, my heart goes out to you. Lucia Oti said this. Another person said, Ben Okigbo should have divorced my auntie. Why take this action? Jidofo Okenechukwu Ofili wrote, may their souls rest in peace. I pray for the repose of their souls. Another said, devastating to read this. My prayers are with the family. Just shocking. Mala Houseman Grace said. You have heard what so many people said. This couple, they were having issues. Why do people hide their pain so much? When something becomes life-threatening, you talk to somebody. I always say it. I do not hate people that are married. I love it. Marriage is a good thing when you have someone that understands you, when it's working well. And if something is not working well, you guys can you can separate for a time, work at it, try to mend it, then come back and see how it goes. You mustn't get stuck there. If something is not working out, it is not working out. Nobody knows what happened to these people. But obviously, they were not happy. They were not happy. I mean, you cannot be happy today and tomorrow you take somebody's life. It does not happen that way. Something must have happened to these people. The ones that could tell us they are no more. Maybe the children could, shed a light on this thing. This has been happening. The other time it was a pastor in the US that shot his wife. So since then, so many people have shot and killed shot their spouses or sent them to early graves, just like that. Why do we allow things like this to happen? And if you have anybody suffering from this kind of a thing, please advise them to seek help. Help is available. I know that abroad help is available. Even in Nigeria, help is also available. If you're going through something that you could no longer handle, you've tried your best and the thing overwhelms you, talk to someone else. You don't know who that person knows that could help you. There are psychiatrists that could help you. Even family members are also, these ones, they were not in Nigeria that he said, if you leave your husband, why would you leave your husband? Or why would you leave your wife? Or why would you seek divorce? If the thing is not working out, are you going to be there and at your own detriment? It does not make sense. And so when you have young ones, and the man strangled his wife, he was also moving to his children. He was strangling them too. Wanted to send them to an early grave. If not that the boys, they did something, they ran away. That was how the whole of them would have gone, just like that. How the man was sad. He was really sorrowful. He was, whatever it is that pushed him to do this thing. That thing was much. It was much. This is bad. And they have families down here. They have families in Nigeria. But Ben Okigbo should have divorced my auntie. Why take this action? Maybe he knows something. Maybe. Even the church members. Everybody around them, they're all traumatized. It's a pity. What can we say? What can we do? This thing is getting too much. If you're in a marriage and you can no longer bear the pain, or maybe something is happening to you, don't come out every day and be smiling. Look at somebody and say, Madam or Oga, I beg, help me. Somebody can help you. Somebody can help you with something. You may not know where to go, but another person may know. Don't close your mouth. Don't keep quiet. Maybe you say, I'm a man. How can I go out and complain? Why not? You can complain, my dear. You can complain and get help. It's not only women that are abused in marriages. Men are also abused violently too. And the children are there. How would these two children, how would they cope? What would their life be like in the next few years? How would they take it? How are they even taking it presently? How would their life be? Parents should remember all these things. When you're fighting before your children, when you're arguing before your children ceaselessly, when you're doing all these things, remember the children. They are looking at you. Think about them. Think about what their life will become. Think about how it will affect them and affect people that are close to them. Please, we need to do all this. It is important. It has become very, very necessary for all to take some actions, for us to weigh our actions before taking them. Weigh your actions. Think about the people around you. Think about your loved ones. Think about people that you love. Maybe your mom, your parents, your siblings. Think about how they will suffer. The grief alone. My heart goes out to the relatives, the children of this couple. Let's keep them in our prayers. That's the only thing we can do. Yes. Well, that is it for this video. I hope you liked this video. Kindly give it a like. And if you know anyone going through this, please give some help. Offer some help. Offer your shoulder for them to cry on, please. We need it. We need one another. That is it. No man is an island. Nobody. You cannot stay alone. You cannot survive alone. You cannot say, I don't need anybody. You do. We all do. Let's find a way to help someone when they cry to us, when they tell us what they are passing through. That won't be the time to judge them. Oh, you didn't do this. Oh, you're a terrible person. No, that's not the time. It is time to bring the person closer, comfort them, then proffer some solutions. Well, I'll leave it here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me. And if you're here for the first time, you're wonderfully welcome. Thank you so much for coming here. A virtual hug to you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Please kindly support this channel to grow. I appreciate that as well. What do? Click the subscribe button. It's free. Subscription is free. You do not pay anything and you subscribe only once. All right. Also, enable the notification bell so you keep getting alerts each time I upload new videos. Thank you so much. Please stay safe. God bless you. Bye. Bye for now.